Am I only dreaming? Is this an eternal sky flame?
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Fans Hobby Skyflame. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging, as always, replicating the cool Armada packaging there. Skyflame MB22, multi-modes, mini robot included, space shuttle mode, robot mode, combined mode with MB15, master builder. Oh, there he is. On this side we have Skyflame, on this side we have Skyflame, on top we have Skyflame, mini robots, on the bottom Skyflame, on the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots, robot modos, and other modes, stuff. Social media, we know how much we love social media. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with another image there of Skyflame, and on the back, tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have Skyflame, and this is Fans Hobby's take on Armada Jetfire. That's right, some more Armada love. If you love Armada, Fans Hobby has definitely been scratching your itch. But first and foremost, I just want to say a big thank you to the good people at Fans Hobby for sending this my way to take a look at. Thank you so much. But yeah, here we have Skyflame, aka Jetfire, in his space shuttle mode. Very big, very chunky, very beefy. Just the way I like it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. We got some nice, I believe this is a very dark tinted transparent plastic there for the windshield. We got some little bits of gunmetal gray in there. Got some red throughout. Got some stripage going on. All that good stuff. Nice detailing there in the wings. Of course, we have little Minicon ports. Then we can flip out. We have ports right behind it as well. Overall, nice looking big old beefy space shuttle. Some nice triple thrusters there. Big beefy thrusters done in transclearance reds. Looks quite nice. And yeah, there is the top. There is the bottom. And he can technically roll as rolling things should, but there's something we need to do first. First, we need to talk about his accessories, because his first accessory is this shield/chest piece for the combined mode. Looks quite good. Yeah, gray, silver, some nice gold, reds. Looks good. There's the other side. There's a separate little crotch panel that stores right there for the combined mode. I'll show that off when we get to that. But yeah, you can see I have little rolling wheels as well. And we also get a little Minicon. There's the little Minicon buddy. And I have no idea what kind of contraption this is supposed to be, honestly. It's a thing on wheels. That's supposed to be a drill or something? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. You guys will tell me. I know you will. You'll tell me like 50 times, but it's okay. As long as I know what this is. I don't know what this is. I didn't care enough to look it up. But yeah, there's that thing. But yes, we need these things to make Jetfire roll as rolling things should. So first we take the chest piece and we take this section and just bring it up and over. So it is sitting like that. And this will tab in right here. You have two slots right here. You have slots right above his knees as well. So you just drop all this down like that. And the Minicon has two little posts right back here. They'll go into these back ports right here. So you just plug that in on either side thusly. And now he has his landing gear, and guess what he can do now? Now he can roll as, kinda roll as rolling things should. Although when you have this little crotch plate on, it does kind of impede the rolling a little bit. If you take it off, now it rolls like butter. There you go. Now it rolls as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for rolling. Now, sorry to say, I don't have an original Armada Jetfire to compare him to, so you're not going to see that here. Sorry, but we'll bring in his buddies here. So here he is with Fans Hobby's Armada Overload. So you can see how that works out. And with Fans Hobby Armada Prime. So you can see how they look together. So there you go. So So let's take a look at his Minicon real quick. Commodore, I believe his name is, but yeah, he's just a little whatever this is supposed to be. But also doubles as a landing gear for Jetfire's shuttle mode. And, you know, he's got the rolling wheels. Rolls as rolling things should. Hooray, hooray for all the rolling. And for transformation, shall we let's? You can spin it really good. Transformation is quite simple. You just pop this down, kind of bring this up. Then you just bring the whole body up. You want to rotate it forward. Bring your arms down. Turn his head around on the wheels. You're just going to rotate all these around. So you're sitting like that. So rotate all these back. Just straighten this out. So it's sitting like that. And now you have Commodore in robot mode. And he's just a little guy. He's a little guy. He has wheels, so he can still roll as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. But yeah. You can see a little silver there for the visor, a little bit of gunmetal gray there on the chest. He's got wheel legs. Hey, it works. Articulation-wise, the head's on a ball joint. You got a little bit of wiggly-waggly. You can look up, do total squirrel. Head can rotate. Arms can rotate. Can move in and out. You do have elbow joint. You also have actual little wrist joint here as well. On this side, you also have a little rotational joint. You got a waist joint as far as his legs. Forward, back. No outward movement. You can move this leg. Move this wheel. You can pivot these wheels up and down. You got a waist joint as well. So yeah, just a little Minicon dude. Yay! Roll! Now if you want to connect Jetfire to Overload, you can do so. First thing you need to do is remove the Minicon and then take this section and basically just flatten all of this out. And what's going to happen is you have these two tabs right here, which are going to go into these two slots right here. And then you just connect all this to Prime, and you got one heck of a setup going on there. So that is basically it for the shuttle mode, and I think it looks great. Just a big, beefy shuttle. I dig it. I dig it. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! Not bad. Let's get down to transformation. So first thing we need to do, obviously, is remove the landing gear accoutrement. And now we're going to take the wings here and just pop them down. We'll just untab them from these sections here. So just pop those down. That will allow you to take these sections, open them up, and flip this fin in. Close that up, open it up, flip in, and close up. Once you have done that, you want to grab what will be his legs here and just untab them, and that will allow you to remove this big section here that will become his weapon. So just take that and put that off to the side for now. And now we want to just crack this section open here. You want to take this panel and just pop it up and over and slide it forward like so. Pop that up and over and slide it forward. And now to get his feet situated, you're just going to take these thrusters and just slide them all the way down. Then take his foot, bring it down, and you want to push on the bottom of his foot right here in the center section, and that will just pop up that little section right there. Nothing dramatic, but hey, it's the thing you're supposed to do. So second verse is like the first. Just bring that thruster down. This side's a little bit tighter on mine. There we go. And bring the foot down and just pop up that little section of the foot. There you go. He has feet. So now we can have him standing vertical, and now you just want to take this waist section here and just extend it. Kind of get these wings out of the way because we need to work on his legs. So you just want to kind of rotate his legs out so you can get to this little release switch here. So you just slide that back, and that will allow you to compress the leg up. The same thing on the other side, just slide that back and compress the leg up. And one thing that is a bit annoying is that it doesn't seem like you can lock them in this position. Like if you slide it forward, like you can still slide those down. So yeah, it seems to only want to lock in one position. Kind of weird, but anyway. There you go. Legs all done. So now you want to take these whole wing assemblies here and just extend them out, get them out of the way. They're squeaky. And you can take these entire side panels here and just kind of bring them out and down and just get all that out of the way for now. And now we can start working on the cockpit section here. So these little side panels, you just want to pop open. There's a little tab there you can get a hold of. To untab that, and then once you do that, you want to extend them outward on sliders. So extend those all the way out like that. And once that's done, you want to take this whole assembly, bring it down on this hinge here. Just undo it. Bring it down on this hinge, and then bring it back up on this hinge right here. Just extend that up like that. And now we'll get his arm situated. So basically, just 1, 2. Again here. Pull it out. You want to rotate it out just like 1/4 of the way, and then bring it down because there's kind of a flat spot there. And that will allow you to get that up and over like that. And then you want to bring his hand up, extend the arm, rotate it 180, and this panel right here will just slide down like so, and then you can orient that hand. So everything is sitting the way it should be, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And once that's done, you want to take this little panel here and just flip it all the way up. You want to extend all of this, and you can bring the arms down here. Let's get them out of the way. And you can bring this down. You want to bring up his head. Pull it up a little bit, rotate it, and then slide it forward. Slide. There we go. Slide that forward, and then there's a little panel behind here. Some little tabs you can hold on to just pull back and fill in that gap. And there's also a little triangular panel right here. Now the instructions just say, oh, just flip this up, but you can't because it gets stuck in there. So I haven't found really an elegant way to do this. It's just kind of like flip it up and then just kind of hold it as you push this down. And there you go. Now it'll pop up. That seems to be the easiest way I found to do that. So we're going to come back here for a moment. And these sections right here, they're on a double hinge. Just kind of bring them out so you can rotate them around. You can kind of leave them out if you want to, or shift them in. I think they're supposed to be more shifted in, but rotate those around. And just bring that back in. So they're sitting thusly. And now we're going to take this whole chest assembly and just bring it up and over. And what's going to happen here is you do have like tabs and slots that will happen right in here. And also this will just sit into like a little, there's like a little kind of a clip for it. So if you have everything lined up, you can just slide it back. And get all of that situated. And if you did everything properly, there you go. You can see that little cockpit section is kind of sitting in that clip there. That's pretty much where you want that. And then you're going to take these side sections here and just slide them up and under. Kind of get these wings out of the way. Just tuck that up under his arms, like so. So just sitting right in there like that. One thing that is also annoying, this waist extension doesn't lock either. So sometimes you can kind of collapse it by accident. That's annoying. They need to add some extra locking points here for this stuff, but. And also you have like a double hinge to work with. And it's also on a slider, which makes it kind of annoying. There we go. There you go. You want those sitting right there. And then you want to take these wings, just rotate them up, and then collapse the squeaky hinge back, like so. The same thing here. Rotate that back, and bring that squeaky hinge back, like that. And last thing you want to do is just open these chest panels up. And there, they're on double hinge. So you can pull them out, like so, and there you go. There you have Skyflame, aka Armada Jetfire, in his robot mode. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it is a quite nice representation of how Jetfire looked in Transformers Armada. I think it works. Transformation is fine. I just wish there were certain parts of them that had locking points that don't have them. There are a couple bits on them that can be a bit annoying, but once you get it all together, it all stays together pretty well. But yeah, again, just a nice, big, beefy, chunky butt. But let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at that Jetfire crotch, at the Jetfire noggin. Whoop, there's a Jetfire noggin. And a very nice head sculpt there. With the red and gold and yellow. A little black around the eyes. Looks quite nice. You got that gold there in the chest. This has a big old stocky body there. But that's pretty much Armada Jetfire. He was a beefy boy. I like the detailing here. It's kind of the ridges going on there. It looks quite nice. Big old feet. Little boots. With the heel thrusters. Then over the back. Got the Jetfire booty. No real backpack. You just have these panels back here. But other than that, it's a very clean transformation. Now, articulation-wise, what have we got? Well, I'm going to tell you. The head is on a ball joint, so you have your wiggly waggly. You can look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head can do a full 360. Arms can rotate. They can do a full 360. Wings are kind of in the way, but they can do so. Can move in and out. At that hinge, you also have this hinge as well. You have 2 points there. That can move in and out if you needed to. And again, the waist. This extension for the waist. That needs lock. That's annoying. But anyway, you do have rotation right at the elbow. 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You have wrist rotation. You have this hinge that allows the hand to move up if you needed to. Hands can open. The index finger is separate, just on a hinge at the base. The other 3 fingers are molded together with a hinge at the base as well. Due to how he transforms, he has no waist joint. I know, worst toy ever. As far as legs go, since he is kind of a stocky boy, you can't really move his legs too much. You can get about that forward, that much back. Outward, you can get about that far before things just start colliding. You got thigh rotation. Very clickety-clackety knee joint there, 90 degrees of bend. Woo. As far as the feet, the toe can move up. It's on a ratchet. Cannot move down. You do have rotation. You do have some ankle tiltage as far as the entire foot goes, and the toe can rotate on its own axis there. And of course you can wield his accessories. You can give him his big old blaster, just flip down the handle. And it's the usual kind of rail system here for holding weapons, which I absolutely adore. I say it time and time again, and I will say it until the end of time. But just slides right on, holds it dead solidly, and he's got a big old blaster there. And you can give him this section to hold as a shield. There's a little handle right there you can flip out. Now granted, this is kind of a pain in the butt to get in his hand because you don't have a lot of real estate here to work with. But try to get there. Oh, and of course, I say that. Oh, no. It's still going to fight me. Come on. There we go. That's the least that's fought me this whole time. There you go. Thank you for cooperating. There you go. He has a big old blaster. He has a shield. He can pew pew whack whack, pew pew whack whack, and all of that good stuff right there. And the blaster does have a light up feature. You just remove this cap right here. The battery compartment is right in there. You just kind of pull out this entire red section, and it will take one CR927 battery, which is not included. You'll have to get that yourself. But then you bring in the Minicon, and this back section of the Minicon has a magnet. You just tap it, boop, turns right on, and then you put the cap back on. And voila. Now he is blasting all kinds of blastery, jet fiery stuff. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Fans Hobbies, Armada Overload, and Armada Prime. So you can see how the trio looks together, and they look quite good together. And if you want a measurement to the top of Jetfire's head, he comes in at about 10¼ inches tall. So there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, and yeah, again, I think it looks good. I do have my qualms with it, but overall, it looks good. But wait, there's more, because now we gotta do some combining, so let's get down to that. So getting him ready for combine mode, you basically want to take his upper body and put it back into shuttle mode. You want to take these side sections here, and they're on sliders as well as a double hinge, so you just want to bring them out and slide them all the way down as far as they will go. And bring these wings down as well, as you can see. You also want to take these panels and just rotate them back around so they're in this position, so that way we just have clearance here. You also want to take the waist, this whole waist assembly, and just collapse this back up like that. So now we're going to take this and bring it up and over, like so. Now we're going to take this entire assembly here and rotate it 180. So just rotate it to the back like that. So now this section here is on a slider right here, so you want to take all this and just slide it back, like so, and then this section by itself, again, just make sure you have the clearance here, just rotate this back like that. And once you've done that, this section, this little hinge here is on a slider on its own, so just take this and just push it down, It's not the easiest to do. You may have to give it a little wiggle. But just slide it down so it's in this position here, like that. And now you want to open this section up like that. And now you want to take these panels and rotate them up. And rotate them up. So everything's kind of looking like that. You can just kind of tuck those in, like so. And now this wing assembly, you're just going to bring back on that double hinge there. They're squeaky, but just gotta do what you want with those. Again, make sure they are sitting nice and down. So now back here, you have these locks that you want to slide out, and that will allow you to extend this section of the leg. So just grab hold and pull that down, grab hold and pull that down, and then just re-lock them like that. And now we want to bring in the chest piece and just remove the section right here and just extend these little flaps. And this will connect right here to give him his power crotch. Voila. And now that we have Jetfire in full-on pants mode, now we bring in Prime, his upper half anyway. And we just take that and just snap that into place. You want to take his chest piece here and just close all of this back up. Collapse all that back in, and then the new chest piece will just clip right over it, like so. And there we have our Prime Jetfire combination, and that does look quite cool. That looks quite cool. I dig that. But yeah, very nicely done, very nicely executed. Everything holds together nice and solidly in this mode. I am kind of amused by the backpack, though, because you can kind of see Jetfire's face. That's invisible head syndrome there. They're trying to cover it up, like they're just covering up his eyes, like you can't see me, you can't see me, I'm not here. But still, hey, the attempt was made. The attempt was made. But all in all, though, a very, very good-looking combination here. Of course, you can kind of do what you want with these wings or ratchets. You can kind of just bring them out, spit them out, kind of do what you want there. But all in all, I think that looks quite good. But guess what? Guess what? We can add this guy too. Now to do that, we have to do some butt prep here. So we need to close this up for now, and we're going to slide this all up. So remember, this section right here is on a slider. So just take all this and just slide it up. Now, I do recommend doing this without Prime attached, but you can totally do this with him attached. Let's give it a little wiggle, like so. You can drop that down and then rotate this up. Then drop all of this down and make sure things are out of the way and just slide that back in. And then you can open that back up and that's ready to go. And now you can just attach overload. Again, do your little bit of prep work, remove those, so you have your connection points there, and attach overload. And now you have all of this going on. And yeah, once you have all this combined, man, he gets heavy. He gets very hefty. But yeah, that's good. Thing you can do if you want to do it. Why not? Dare I say, why not? So there you go. So there you have Skyflame, and yeah, for the most part, a nicely done figure here. The shuttle mode looks really good. The robot mode looks really good. The transformation is fine. I just wish there were some locking points where there aren't. That waist extension, I wish there was a locking point. Unless there is, and I'm just doing something wrong, I don't know. I wish when you compress the legs up, that sliding locked that in place. Again, I could be totally doing something wrong, and I'm totally ready and willing to accept that as a possibility. So if those places do have locking points and I'm just doing something wrong, okay, cool. If not, then not so good. The pants mode works just fine. The combination with Prime looks really good. You can throw overload in there as well and have all of that going on, and that's really cool. So yeah, solid figure for the most part, but I do have my little qualms with it here and there. But overall, pretty cool. So there you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Fans Hobbies' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Fans Hobby Skyflame. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Listen, Jetfire, I know this is an awkward situation, but trust me, we're going to do a lot of good this way. Yeah, alright, but why do I have to be the pants? Why can't you be the pants? No, I'm not really a pants guy. Look, I'm a top, you're a bottom, and that's just the way this relationship is going to work. You just have to accept it. Well, can I be a top sometimes? No. Well, that's not fair. Hey, life isn't fair, Jetfire. But look on the bright side, you should consider yourself lucky. I mean, I could be wearing your dead carcass's armor or something. Yeah, that would be just cruel. Could be kind of cool, though. What? Nothing.